What will our transportation system look like in 2050? New and emerging technologies, like self-driving vehicles and connected vehicles, are expanding mobility options and starting to change how we travel. With so much going on in our everyday lives, thinking about the future may seem difficult. But to get to the future we want, we must start planning and preparing today. Recent world events show us how important it is to be ready for change and to plan and be prepared for shifting trends and realities. The Charlotte Regional Transportation Planning Organization, or CRTPO, is spearheading this effort in the Charlotte region of Iredell, Mecklenburg, and Union counties. This is accomplished through an update of its Metropolitan Transportation Plan, or MTP.
The MTP is a plan that documents the vision for our future and establishes the objectives, goals, and transportation priorities through 2050 to help us realize that vision. The plan considers all modes of transportation, while also considering the impacts to the environment, the economy, public health, and the overall quality of life for everyone.
The plan identifies funding for these projects, as well as prioritizing how that funding is spent.
We need your help to establish a vision for our future transportation system, to identify needed projects, and to hold us accountable for monitoring our progress.
We need your help to establish a vision for our future transportation system, to identify the projects that are necessary, and to hold us accountable to ensure that we're meeting our goals and objectives for this plan.
There are opportunities to provide input throughout the development of the MTP. Please visit our website to learn all the ways you can share input with us. We can't wait to hear from you.
Goals and objectives provide a framework for the region's transportation strategies and priorities, and guide development of the Metropolitan Transportation Plan. Effective goals and objectives are measurable, so we can monitor if we're moving in the right direction. When developing goals and objectives, it's important to understand what people who live and work in our region want.
As a working mother, having a reliable commute would be a huge benefit. Less time in traffic would mean more quality time with my family.
I'd love to ride to work, where I buy my groceries and other amenities, or even a park or greenway in our community.
I rely on transit because I don't have a car, but it doesn't always go the places I need it to go, and it's not always on time, so I spend a long time waiting.
Making roadway improvements so I can make deliveries on time would be a huge benefit, not only for me, but for the people I serve.
Do these priorities align with your vision? Are there priorities that we haven't included? And what projects accomplish the goals and objectives that are most important to you?
We're here to listen to you. We want to make your participation as convenient and safe as possible. We're developing web and virtual technologies for public engagement. Visit our website to review and comment on draft goals and objectives, explore potential projects, and comment on the ones that matter to you.
The Charlotte region has experienced incredible growth over the past decade, and that trend is projected to continue for years to come. It's vital that we have an efficient transportation system that enhances quality of life and supports our thriving economy. Development of the CRTPO 2050 Metropolitan Transportation Plan, or MTP, is underway. One of the primary purposes of the MTP is to adopt a list of projects that address the transportation priorities identified for the region.
Development of this project list includes community input, evaluating the projects through a defined set of criteria, and receiving feedback from transportation professionals and elected officials throughout Iredell, Mecklenburg, and Union counties.
We're also working hard to engage as many people as possible in the transportation planning process, from all walks of life and all backgrounds. It's vital you review and comment on these projects to ensure your priorities are included. Get involved and have your voice heard.
I live in Davidson, but I go to school down here in Charlotte, and no matter which way I try to get home, there's always traffic. So I'm just wondering if any of these transportation projects are going to help me out.
I live in Union County, but my office is in uptown Charlotte. I commute there every day, which takes at least 2 hours. Will this plan do anything to improve my commute times?
I love coming to the coffee shop every Saturday with my friends, but sometimes traffic and parking can just be such a pain. I just want to be able to get on my bike and go.
We now have a draft Metropolitan Transportation Plan that establishes goals, objectives, and transportation priorities through the year 2050. The plan also complements other planning efforts going on in the region. Together, these plans and projects will help us build a better transportation system for our region to benefit our residents and businesses, make the movement of freight more efficient, and expand our greenways and pedestrian network.
Before the 2050 MTP is adopted, you have the opportunity to give us your opinion on the recommendations and priorities that have been developed. Your input will help us prioritize the projects that you want funded and constructed.
Planning for transportation does not end with the adoption of the MTP. CRTPO is committed to ongoing outreach to ensure that residents remain engaged with transportation decision-making and enhancing how we all move around the region.
Please stay engaged by using the online resources of CRTPO. You can also contact the CRTPO staff person or reach out to your local officials.
The Charlotte region has an exciting future ahead of it.
Thank you for your involvement throughout the development of the 2050 MTP.
We look forward to making your vision for the Charlotte region's transportation future a reality for generations to come.